Friday, and the energy is the Strength card. A young girl wears a crown. She's bent forward and kisses a large bear on its nose. The bear seems startled at the kind gesture. Meanings: a moment of kindness, taming the unknown, courage to take a chance. So we have another major card, and for some there's a strong tie to a Leo person. It could be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. There's a focus on loyalty, devotion, and perhaps you're thinking about what you're giving and what you may be receiving from others with regard to that. There's a focus on your strength, and that may be physical strength, emotional strength, or any strength of importance, financial strength, intellectual strength, your courage, your energy, your virility. So some of you are focused on physical matters. It could be healing, good health, recovery after an illness, your sexual virility, potency. Maybe you're involved with athletes, or maybe you're athletic. Maybe you're into weightlifting or things that will, strengthen you somehow. Others of you, there's a focus on working with animals. Some of you, this is about being at home with who you are, being comfortable with yourself sexually, coming to terms with your shadow self. And so you feel good in your own skin. And so, having said that, there's no need to try to force issues because you're confident in who you are. And, your way of doing things may be gentle persuasion, influence. Today is a day where you may want to act in the power of your conviction. You believe what you believe. And so you may be harnessing your power to achieve some kind of end, hopefully through diplomatic measures. But whatever is happening today may require some measure of endurance, self-reliance, with the goal of self-empowerment. Maybe you're involved in some kind of arbitration. Maybe, you're trying to assert yourself or use your wisdom or channel your energy toward a particular goal that requires diplomacy or tact or reining in your ego. On the other end, maybe there are issues connected to frail or weak people, sick people, people who are dependent, or those who are not in control of themselves. They're dominated by their passions. Whatever it is, this is a day where you may want to take some time for yourself to get your peace of mind back or reaffirm your confidence about yourself or a situation. Maybe you've been grappling with some doubts, and taking this time out may prevent you from creating more problems through anger or frustration, lashing out at others. And whatever you've been dealing with, that may be important to take a time out to focus on your health, because today how you feel has a strong bearing on your physical health. And it takes a lot of courage to know when to step back. Maybe you're going to have to let go of some things, and that's difficult. Maybe, letting go versus starting over, you can't decide. You'd rather hold on rather than start over, but perhaps starting over may be the easiest course of action. So today, your faith in yourself is going to be challenged or rewarded. So your peace of mind comes from being comfortable with yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that you've given your best, you've done your all. That time out to regroup, gather yourself, is going to put you on a track that brings the answers to you. That may mean exercising, going for a walk, taking a drive, doing something creative, something you enjoy, whatever it is that rejuvenates that energy and enthusiasm for life. Some of you, you're dealing with your fears. Could be fear that you're going to be rejected, or that you're going to fail, that you're not good enough, that you can't be alone, that there's going to be some recrimination for your actions, that people are going to strike out at you. So, having said that, these fears can encourage you to settle. Maybe you're not looking out for yourself, looking for what you actually deserve. Maybe you're not getting the recognition because there's this tendency to give in, to give over, to settle. But even though you don't want it, it's the easiest thing. Maybe it's even a bad habit of yours. Now, this card can bring out the bullying, aggressive, assertive side of people, where you're not taking responsibility or accountability. You'd rather point the finger or blame someone else. Or maybe you've completely closed yourself off to other perspectives. You don't want to see anything else. You don't want to hear anything else because it doesn't align with what you've already come to the conclusion of, because it challenges your ego in some way. It threatens you and really highlights your fragility. So you may have to release a situation. Maybe, you're holding on to something, a resentment, because something went wrong in the past. And yet, without realizing it, you're cheating yourself of your own happiness and your own productivity. So today is a day about fortitude. What is your strength, and are you using it to be your best? Because there's a situation that's occurring right now, whatever it is, where you realize on some level that even though you may be good, or maybe you've done your best, there's still some room for you to do better.